every one of them ended up hurting. So I think it's something that it always stands out. I mean, I think the missed opportunities offensively too. We had the bases loaded and nobody out, and had another leadoff double, and can't get guys in. No, granted, he made some good pitches, but those are times we got to make something happen, and when we don't, it ends up usually with a loss.
I think Jose Martinez's inexperience at first base played in a little bit.
I don't know. I haven't seen the play again. I haven't seen it replayed to see how far out it was, but he's trying to stay on the base right there and get us in a chance to win the game, and didn't work out.
How do you, for a first baseman, kind of make that call as to whether to come off to protect against the runner coming home?
You got to catch the ball. I mean, obviously stay on as long as you possibly can, but you got to do what you have to do to get to it. And if you can do both, that's ideal. But ball takes precedent, of course. And so I think the ball was moving on him. It was a problem. I think it was running away from him.
Mike, when you look at this game, what are you thinking in terms of things that need to be adjusted? I mean, I know 4 errors is just that number, but still, a play here, a play there. I mean, is there anything that you think going forward that needs to be done? I mean, your thoughts on that?
I mean, we touched on everything. I mean, missed plays, we got to get better. Getting the guys in, got to get better. Same thing we've been saying. Work and have a high expectation of what the work result should look like. And we still got a long ways to go, and clean up things on a consistent basis. That's it. And I know every one of us demands that of ourselves. We have another level there. We've been fortunate to pull out some wins even without some clean play, and we've got to keep our nose down and keep going until we get it.
You guys are doing the extra defensive work. You've been doing that, but in terms of the runners in scoring position, is there really anything you can do other than they just have to execute?
You go through those periods where it just happens, and there's other times where we've gone seasons, setting records, doing the exact same thing. It's what we're doing right now. We work. You work on it. You work on the different situations. You work on how your approach looks, but sometimes they make really good pitches like he did tonight. I mean, he had a changeup. Obviously, everybody could see how good his changeup was, and then he executed good fastball pitches when he had to, and he pitched his way out. But we still think, regardless how good somebody's throwing, we got to figure out a way to get it done, and just couldn't do it. It's a hard game, and you're going to go through those times where you just can't execute like we want to, and got to fix it.
Mike, do you think the defensive difficulties that have kind of spilled over from last year have led to any apprehension in play, any bit of it maybe getting worse because guys are thinking about it, because we're asking about it?
It's the big leagues. These are grown men. I mean, they wouldn't be here if they couldn't handle pressure. And yeah, you hear about it constantly, like we did all last season, and like we're asking for again. That's what we do, and they're made to be driven for excellence, and they're working to improve, but this is a game where it's all about results. And until we get those results on a consistent basis, there's going to be scrutiny. So just got to deal with it, put it behind, get better, and move forward.
In all your years as a catcher, ever seen anybody do a leap like that over Yachty? Ever happened to you? Anything like that?
I mean, Colton almost did it in Milwaukee. I mean, similar. Yeah, guys do what they have to do. It's an impressive play.
Walker's outing tonight.
Well, Michael was good. Yeah, I mean, a 33-pitch fourth inning. And then once again, you're talking about that play being really close to having a tag out at third, and we're not talking about runs. But I thought his stuff was good again. He used it well. Had a good live fastball. Changeup was as good as the other guys, and he made good pitches when he needed to. It was a good outing, especially that fourth inning, to still be able to get us through 6 when our bullpen was down, and that was big.
Were you without Rosenthal and O tonight?
And Broxton. Rosenthal and Broxton were all down.
Your thoughts on Jose Martinez taking advantage of his chance at the plate, getting the first home run?
Yeah, he can hit, no question. Liked him coming up there in the last inning too, and felt our chances were good. He takes great at bats.